Fucking AI doesn't know how to dodge.
Elites, take them out now.
Elite soldiers above us. They're everywhere.
Just focus on the soldiers, then we can deal with Salem.
They're distracted. Go.
I got your back.
Toss a grenade.
How?
Finding an arm.
Come on, reload the gun. I know it takes a little bit because the reload speed's shit, but what the fuck? Like, he just keeps stopping. Reload your shitty gun. And this AI is not doing it for me.
Stay with
Fucking,
me.
I don't know how they downgraded the AI from 40th Day, but they really did. Murdered, I'm gonna get shot. You're behind me. How the hell am I getting hit in the back? Fucking AI is always behind me, and then I'm like, well, he's got to be the one shooting me. Even though there's no friendly fire.
Help me, man. I'm down. You sleeping over here?
Yeah, I am. I thought I would jerk off and go to bed.
All right.
And not see a thing.
Help a brother up. God,
You know, I should
you're
have
gonna
taken
be okay.
Rios' good life. I appreciate it.
Such a small mag. How is it so hard to reload this thing? Nope, I don't want it. You can have it. You know, I love to share, so here, you have it.
Rios leave her for dead too.
I better hit him on the side.
Do it fast.
Suppressor fire.
You're not suppressing hard enough. You gotta be shitting me. Just fuck off. I see no bullets coming from my AI partner either. Ooh, fucking lose my mind.
You see Salem anywhere?
No. Bastard probably ran again.
He comes in with a car.
Heads up! Move! Move! We're damaging it! Keep it up! Unload on the truck!
So I have permission to engage?
Just fucking engage!
We're actually gonna take that damn thing down. Take them all out.
to distract the turret so the other can plant C4 in the truck.
Let's do this.
Copy that.
Don't worry, I'm planting it.
C4 planted. Get clear. Detonation in 3, 2, 1.
I'm flanking now.
I'm flanking now.
All right. Take me to Rios.
No, you're not going anywhere.
You managed to even make Rios hate you, you evil sack of shit. That's not how this is supposed to go down.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're here.
Get that asshole out of here.
You should have killed me. You think prison can hold me? Oh, don't worry, Salem. I hear there's a special prison for people just like you.
Yeah, you'll see the sun in 20 or 30 years.
Man, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah. Let's go.
I still hear footsteps in the load screen. Walking.
We're receiving an update from Mexican Special Forces who conducted a raid on the compound of the cartel known as La Guadaña. We have confirmed reports the cartel leader, Esteban Bautista, has been killed in his home. The ultimate impact of these events remains unclear, but one thing is certain. The people of La Puerta have something they haven't had in a long time. Hope.
Stay still. We'll be there soon.
Couldn't have brought a medic?
I guess we're heroes.
So what's next?
We bury Fiona. We take some well-earned time off. And then we come back. We sign up for the next mission.
You guys are fucking crazy.
Damn right.
I'ma give me that fishing boat. But then a stamp comes across it canceled. What the fuck? I saw a red dot from my laser or whatever for a brief second. He was obsessed with Alice. Maybe that's what's made him snap, which I guess, like I said, Shanghai could have made it make sense for him to have snapped after all the shit they went through, and he was already fucked up as it is. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Army of Two, he was just kind of a prick in the first one, and then Shanghai, he seemed like he got better, but I don't know. But yeah, Alice died in Shanghai, which helps lead Salen to his mental breakdown, so. Because he thinks that Rios just leaves his friends to just die, since we did the same. I guess we didn't go and check on him. But at the time, when that happened, Salem didn't even say we should go and look for it. Rios, like, none of them suggested we should go see if Alice is okay. We just went to a picture and said we should go and kill this guy in Shanghai, and that's what we did. So I don't know how it made such a mental breakdown on him all of the fucking sudden. It's not like Rios just, like, convinced Salem not to... I don't fucking want to hear that at all. Ah, good, insane difficult. You can't wait to come back to never do that. But, I don't know. It feels like the story was kind of all over the place there. I still think 40th Day is probably the best one out of the 3 Army of Twos that came out before they just never made another, because I don't know if the company disbanded or what happened with it. Fucking knows. Or went on to do other projects. I don't know which sold more. I don't have any of the stats on that in front of me at the moment. But I think 40th Day was just better because I had better customization. Not that that was that great. It just had the customization to throw, like, just about any part of a gun on any gun you wanted. So, like, my AK had, like, gun parts from, like, the other weapons to make it really strong and accurate. And had a screwdriver fucking taped to it. Music died. Okay. That's all they had the money for the music. Good. Alright then. And the movement was better. I could roll and do everything. The AI on your team was significantly better. Now, this one was slightly better than original Army of Two AI, but it still lacked. We gave up the whole aggro system. Like, they still made it sound like it was there. There's still a stat for it, but it didn't even fucking matter. The overkill just became the Michael Bay ability, where you just blew shit up that just, like, you fired explosives out of your gun. Just fucking destroyed everything at sight. Made you invincible. The AI was stupid. It's like, hit the button to make him flank. He'd run, and then he would just be stuck fighting, like, one guy forever. Never watched my back. I don't know. It just felt like it was a huge step back. I need to check something while we're doing this. Something important I wanted to look at. It didn't have the same exact HUD, but, like, the blue text and everything. The blue, because the HUD was way different in it, but, like, this just felt like I'm gonna play it down the line anyway. It's on my plans to do, but there was a Ghost Recon Future Soldier. It felt like a really bad version of that. That's what made me double think, take and look at the case. I was like, this isn't an Ubisoft game. Because it felt like it was made by, like, it felt like the development team changed to Ubisoft. It just felt like the people that made Tom Clancy's, like, Future Soldier and the Ghost Recon style games like that. That's what it felt like. And I was like, this feels weird. It's just stiff. Some shit wasn't even responsive. I didn't feel like complaining about it because it's hard to prove that I'm doing it. That entire time, I had to mash the reload button like 2 times sometimes just to do it, because they wouldn't let you reload if you were doing certain animations or doing certain movements or something. I don't know. I don't know what their thinking process was. We're supposed to be trained fucking soldiers, but apparently there's just a time where you could not fucking reload. And I was like, this is obnoxious. So, if I had to rank it, if we were ranking off a story, I'd say 40th Day, this, 1. Because, 1 was just like getting betrayed and stuff like that. Wasn't that big. This was okay. I don't know. I guess one was slightly better, and this one was very like easily callable. You could kind of just knew what was happening. Like you just knew what was going to be. Salem was going to be the bad guy, and blah blah blah. Like you knew he was going to be one of the villains. Because of how quickly they killed him off. Gameplay wise, I still say 40th Day, then this, then Army of Two, because Army of Two's AI was still super atrocious, and that game was a little bit rough. Because there are some things I like about this. The shooting still felt okay. The reviving system was simple and just easy to do, so it was easy to get through with the AI managing to heal you. And, you know, even without the aggro system, we were still able to get through. But 40th Day was still the far superior Army of Two game. And in the sense of movement and mechanically, our 40th Day was just the far superior one. So I'm hoping that, well, I don't know. I'm assuming 40th Day had to have sold more, but I don't know. I want to say that this got more, like, got more people to buy, but wasn't reviewed as good. I don't know. Could be wrong. I don't think the Army of Two games were reviewed that highly to begin with, because linear shooter games aren't exactly that amazing. And I do miss this kind of format of game, like a third-person shooter, even just a hack and slash, or just something like I miss these types of things. Like they still do them, but a lot of games are now shifting towards open worlds, or don't focus on co-op anymore. Hell, this had split-screen co-op for all three of them, and online co-op. Like, it just feels like we've moved away from that, because it's now, like, battle royales to who knows what style games, open world everything. Open world's good if you know how to do it right. If open world is just thrown in there, that's not a feature, it's more of just a burden. You know, Rage 2 is an example. They made that game open world, and I was bored to all hell traveling the world. The moment I got the ability to fly, fucking got the hell out of there. I just flew everywhere. The open world was so boring. And stuff like that. And I guess like the Ghost Recon games, they do open world now with co-op, and it's like, that's cool, I guess. But, I don't know, open world takes away from, like, story and kind of, like, I don't know, in my opinion, numbs the gameplay experience a little. Like, it kind of waters down, I guess, the gameplay. Doesn't feel as good to me when they open world it, where, like, these games, when they're more linear, they're more compact. The gameplay experience, you know, the flanking to doing all these little things that you can do mechanically feel really good. So, it was fun to go down memory lane to play the first two that I used to play the shit. Well, I played the first Army of Two a shit ton with John, so it was fun to visit that, even though the AI pissed me off. Second one, I only played once. It was still fun to go through. I had fun playing through these games. I know they're not everyone's favorite because they're, you know, it's just a simple third-person shooter. It really isn't anything spectacular. At the time of them coming out, I was just so hyped for a co-op game with John back then that I couldn't wait to get it when I did. And it was just good times. But coming back to it, it's definitely dated. But I feel like if they built off of the 40th Day, I feel like we could have had a really fun co-op shooter. But they just kind of fell flat on this one. Because to be honest, I haven't. This story just was. I had fun in trying to learn all the stuff that went on with Shanghai, but this one, I actually felt pretty bored. And I rarely, like, I'll play a shitty game and the story interests me, but this game just didn't interest me all too well. Would have been fun with a friend, but in the end of the day, I didn't care too much for this one out of all the three. But oh well. I have an idea of what I want to do next for my next little mini series of games that are shooter based. I have 3 games that I remember seeing on the 360. I don't have them for the 360. I have them on PS Now, so hopefully they'll run okay. Because that's a whole fucking iffy thing that I might start next week for stream. For YouTube, I don't know when that'll be, because this will get uploaded at some point. I haven't even uploaded 40th Day yet, so the time of this being recorded. But we'll probably start that next week and see how it goes, see if I'll like it or hate it, and give that a shot. And yeah, I didn't plan to stream this entirety. Well, I had planned to beat this entire thing on stream. I just didn't think it would take me 7 hours. The others were like 4 to 6. 4 to 5 hours. This one took about 7 because I had a couple of stuck like struggles. So I appreciate everybody who hung out to watch.